became a volunteer because I have bipolar, and I wanted to give back to the system what was bad and turn it into good. So years ago, when I was diagnosed, I decided I wanted to work in mental health and to help others. I bumped into Felicia, and she is the manager for this really brilliant project at the Crisis House, and she asked me if I'd be okay to represent some of the service users as well as be on the panel with the other with the NHS and framework members. Yeah, it was a real privilege to be asked to be involved in all the meetings. I felt like my opinions and voice were valued, and also that they were taking note of what the service users had discussed and wanted for Haven House. The service users at the involvement meetings, they even came up with the name of Haven House. They sort of discussed what sort of things. They didn't want it to feel institutionalised. They wanted pattern curtains, carpets. That's continuing to flow. We still have the service users, the residents' thoughts and feelings in mind. We don't like to use respite, I don't think, but it is respite, as in respite for people that have got an illness or a condition, a mental health illness, and they're struggling with their situation. But we're trying to make sure that they get a positive outcome, and we've had so much lovely feedback, for everybody. My role's been really varied here. I know that the other staff as well, they do things like reflexology, mindfulness, DVDs, yoga. I do from painting nails to gardening. Some crafts, making the dolls downstairs. I've got a lot out of this role. The team is absolutely fantastic, and you feel like you're never going to get better sometimes, and just to be in volunteering helps me not to feel like that, and to feel included, and to feel that I will get back on track. And they've given me hope as well with regards to getting back into work, because it makes you realise that you have got skills that are needed, and you have got the experience so that you can empathise with others. Don't underestimate the role of just being around, especially in mental health. That of having somebody being around is really important. I definitely recommend volunteering to other people, because it gets you out of your comfort zone of being in a cycle of negative feelings and your self-confidence and low self-esteem, and realising that you can get back on that ladder again. Because obviously I've had to do it twice now. This time round, I feel like I've had to retrace my steps again, and get back on route. And I think the transition this time around from a relapse compared to in the past was a lot quicker. Doing things takes your mind off it, off what you've gone through, and it takes your mind off what the symptoms that you've had, the despair that you've had. So I made them a picture of my recovery route as a way of saying how much that they'd helped me to get back on track and get back into work again. The Recovery College was absolutely brilliant for self-development. You do courses like assertiveness, and the Recovery College helped me to reflect on what I'd said or what others had said, and that helped me with my self-development as well, and my recovery. Just knowing that you're not alone again. A lot of people say as well that come here that they've always felt welcome. I've had that myself as a volunteer. They've really lifted my spirits. They've really given me hope.